如何成为酿酒大师。
This time I come to Cognac, I'm so touching about a lot of details, especially for person. We see the farmer, we see the master distiller, and so you.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I want to ask Baptiste, what kind of thing you think is most important for Cognac?
We are really relying on specific, what we call in French, terroir.
Terroir.
Terroir
Okay.
is
Fongtu.
The terroir is key, and you have to keep in mind that terroir is really the link between three things. Of course, soil. Here in Grand Champagne and Petite Champagne, we have a chalky soil. Climate, so the location of the appellation of Cognac is key, near the Atlantic Ocean. And the third one, it's people.
People is most important.
People are key because they know their soil.
The key.
They adapt to the climate, and they are the ones that will decide when it's the right time to make the harvest, when it's the right time to make the cut in the process of distillation. And finally, as the cellar master, I will be the one who will decide, make the final decision on when it is the right time for the final blend to be done. So it's really a question of a human chain working, dedicated, passionate on this terroir we have in Cognac, and more precisely for Rabbi Martin, the Cognac Fine Champagne.
So, you know, you are the master, cellar master right now. Before you are a student, a lot of people want to know how to be a chosen one. You are the chosen one because you have a talent or you do a lot of hard job and working hard. How to be a master, people want to know, I think.
In fact, there is no rule. You are not the one deciding that you will be the next one. You have to be chosen. And to be chosen, you have to be trained. So in fact, I had the chance to be chosen by the previous cellar master, Madame Pierrette Trichet, after 7 years of training. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of training, which is the most wonderful part, which is tasting in the tasting room. So from the very beginning, you have to be passionate. You have to dedicate all your time to the tasting and to the link with the wine growers and master distiller. And when you have understood the style of the house, and when the previous one is confident in the fact that you are ready, it's the previous one that makes the final choice.
I'm looking forward to drinking your excellent work. So,
let's go to the cask?
yes.
Okay. Here we are in front of really old cask containing one of the oldest blend of Fine Champagne that we have in the cellar.
Oh my, look for it.
Using the typical tool we use as a cellar master to take samples, but here, special moments, we will make the tasting directly from the cask.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, smells so good. A lot of spicy flavor.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Exactly. This one is much more
How
spicy.
old? How old?
This one, it's an average blend, so the youngest eau de vie must be at least 25 years old.
Wow, 25 years
So
old.
it's really a lot of fruitiness and spiciness all together. So the essence of what we can have in the oldest Fine Champagne that we have in our cellars.
Talking about testing, I think a lot of people want to know how you train yourself or keep your palate to consistent to understand the cognac.
In fact, it's really something that you have to train every day. So when it's the distillation period, when we are tasting the unaged eau de vie, we have between 2 to 3 tasting sessions a day. So a tasting session is key. It's between 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, 20 to 25 samples with my team. So first silence, and then we share all our impression on every single eau de vie coming from the wine grower's place. So the first thing is to train the nose and the palate, and then it's to be curious, to be open-minded. That is to say, I'm a wine lover, so of course I like to discover new kinds of wines to keep my brain exploring new description in the aromas, and it's the same with the food. You have to be passionate, curious about the food to be sure that you will have the right terms to describe the diversity we have in the cellar.
So did you ever pretend that you sail away from the spice to hot food, or?
But it's really depending on the day and if I am going to have a tasting or not after. So if I know that I will have a tasting in the afternoon, of course, during the lunch, I will avoid too spicy food or too strong food because you have to keep your palate fresh. But at night, of course, when you know that you are not going to make the selection of eau de vie after, you can really enjoy different kind, and it's good for the memory.
Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Next time you go to Taiwan, I'll bring you to eat the stinking tofu. That's amazing.
Just for the smell. Cheers.
Yeah, really nice. There's a lot of dry fruit flavor. So nice.
Lots of nuts, hazelnuts, still the figs, the orange marmalade.
Yes.